Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, Call of Duty rights. This is Patty or Potato Pants here with another tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be on grenades. Grenades are pretty neat, but one of the issues that I came across was I would ask some of the largest streamers and YouTubers, um, how to do certain things with grenades, and generally the frustrating part was they did not know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain it to you grenade by grenade. We're going to start off with the frag grenade. Now, this is your average grenade. It acts just like a grenade. You throw it, it cooks for a little while, and it explodes. The cool thing about this thing is that you can indeed cook it, and if you're not familiar with that term, I'll show you. So we're going to go into the firing range. And I was told that this was not possible, so I'm here to show that they were indeed wrong. Um, so we're going to start off with the return to sender. Now, see how I just picked it up? It didn't explode. The other cool thing is, if it comes at you, you have to be looking at it. Oh, I keep messing up. You can throw it back. Now you do this with your middle mouse button. You can hold on to it. However, it might explode in your hands in the game. This is a semi-safe environment. This is actually a really cool perk. Now, the other thing about this grenade, it is cookable, meaning the longer you hold your middle mouse button, it's the same thing for picking up the grenade, throwing the grenade, all that other stuff, throwing the grenade back. It's all the middle mouse or the G button. So you hold it, you cook it, rolls around. Now, let's see what happens when I release it right away. Boom. 1, 2, 3. A little sooner. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little sooner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop. And it reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get it to explode right in front of you, is my point. Now, moving on. The stun grenade. The stun grenade is pretty neat. It blinds, disorients, and slows enemies. It's a flashbang for all intents and purposes. And this is one of the detonatable grenades, meaning when you bring up the launch option, it gives you another option to double tap E to manually detonate the grenade. So this is what it looks like when you don't manually detonate. Boom. Now we double tap E, that happens. Pretty neat. Moving on, the variable grenade. This is pretty neat. So you bring it up and you can cycle through the grenades that you have. You've got stun, EMP, threat, smoke. So, and then boom. However, notice that it does not give you the option to double tap E when you do this to detonate it. It's got to cook. It's got to go out on its own timer. So those are the benefits and the detriments to that one. On to the Semtex grenade. I'm fairly sure you guys are familiar with this one. As soon as I got it, that was the only thing I used for like a month. Semtex grenade is not cookable. You can do this all day long. Creep around a corner, or stick it somewhere very inconvenient where it's really hard to get to, like here. Boom. And it's got a pretty decent blast radius. All of these guys have a pretty decent blast radius. That's how you do that. Moving on, the tracking drone. What the tracking drone is it is exactly that. Now it will follow you. And it will follow an enemy. It will seek out an enemy and then follow them, pointing like a blue-white laser at them, which their movements, everything will show up on your HUD. Pretty neat little guy. Threat grenade, temporary wall hack, basically. This is really good for things like ranks play, stuff like that. That way, you can go around a corner and not lose your one life. So. This is also another double tap ability. Let's see, double tap. The EMP grenade, sorely, greatly underused. Also another one of those double tap E's. Boom, that was me double tapping. This is me not double tapping. It rolls around for a little while, boom, and it's actually got a pretty decent area of effect, as you can see. Smoke. Smoke in this game is boss. It is so boss. And once again, double tap E to manually detonate. We're going to let it roll around for a little bit. Shh. That smoke is intense. See? Enough people using that, and you can't see anything. Unless, of course, you've got a UAV up. That's got painter. The explosive drone. Explosive drone is indeed pretty neat. It only gives me one. This guy, in case you didn't know, is good for things like hardpoint, or if you're camping an area and you want to know when somebody's coming, or you want to kill them when they're coming. It's pretty hit and miss. I will let you know, depending on how they are equipped. So basically, boom, right into a doorway. Somebody passes through, and it will follow them. And depending on how fast they're going, stuff like that, what they're equipped with, that determines how much damage will be inflicted. I've only actually gotten a few kills with this because, like I said, it is pretty hit and miss. It's neat when it works, but it is hit and miss. It's not as effective as it could be. And last but certainly not least, the spike drone. Spike drone is a neat little bugger. We'll go to the firing range. It is non-explosive. However, it will stick like Semtex, and then if you hit your middle mouse button or your G, it will boomerang back to you. Now, you must keep in mind if you have two of these in your inventory, it will not give you the option to boomerang it until you've got the second one out of your launcher, which is actually a pretty good trap. If you think you're about to die, you do one on either side of the room, try to bring it back to you. It does take time, so timing is everything. Whoop! And it is a pretty neat achievement. It's under the humiliation achievement. So also with the sticky bomber, if you stick it to them, that is a sticky bomber achievement. Afterlife is attained through most grenades. So this is Patio Potato Pants and his grenade tutorial telling you, have fun, keep your violence digital. Hope you enjoyed the video.